All right, I think we are fixing to be live on YouTube. So here we go. Yes, we are. All right, so hello everybody. Lita the Cheetah here, Boss Babe Call, April the 29th, 2024. So I was thinking about what we could talk about. It's 2 days before the end of the month. And so obviously there's a couple things that you need to make sure you have done. Number one, you need to win your little cute bag. This is the Soar Like Never Before bag. Anybody that did a 600 gets this cute bag this month, and it's by tomorrow at midnight. So this is the cute bag. And if you're watching this at some later date, it's by April 30th, midnight. All right. Number two, there is a flash sale going on. These three amazing items, this clinical solution, PHA, AHA resurfacer, the translucent powder, and the satin hands hand sanitizer are all 55% off. Okay. And so these are on sale until they run out, or tomorrow night at midnight, April 30th at midnight. So this is a great little extra savings you can get on these three really popular items. If you're not sure about what they do, you can just join us right here on YouTube tomorrow night at 8:15 and Eastern time. And we're going to be, our little What's in the Bag crew is going to be talking about those three items. Okay. So, seminar open today. So all consultants can register for seminar. Directors, we could register last week. So I'm excited. I already be registered and have my room and I'm ready to go. Let's go. But we have some goals to finish before we leave, right? So that is open. So y'all can do that. My screen is getting a little vertigo every now and then. I think it's this kind of messes people up. But anyway, so that's going on. Seminar, of course, last day of the month is tomorrow. And there's a lot of contests that are going on. Number one, for beauty consultants, the 6 most important things contest for you. That is 3 Great Start qualified team members and 3 doing your SOAR prize, at least the 600, April, May, and June. So in the chat, I want you to type in if you have gotten how many Great Start qualified that you've got. Okay. If you got 1 and you've got your 600 in, tell me what you've done toward that thing. Now you have to do 3 Great Start qualifieds can be all in 1 month. They don't have to be 1-1-1, but your Soar Like Never Before, they have to be April, May, and June. Okay. So you can knock out your recruits, by tomorrow. And that'll be great. Okay. So 3 Great Start qualified. And what do you get? You get a brand new red jacket, There's 3 to choose from. You get to pick them up at seminar. And you get to go across stage at seminar. So it's a big, fat, hairy deal. You want to do it. All right. For sales directors, we got 6 big old goals that they set for us, January to June. And so we've got some opportunities. Every Great Start qualified person that we get counts double on that little 6 most important things. But we have what's on there for consultants for you to know. They have your unit size. It's SOAR achievers, Great Start qualified team members. There is, what's the other ones, directors? Getting a new offspring, Star consultants.
Oh, sorry.
Is there one? So is that all 6 of them? I think it is. Anyway, basically everything y'all do counts toward the unit. All right. And then this month in particular, every single unit has a goal of getting 4 Great Start qualified team members, because that gives that unit $20,000 in retail credit. That's insane. Mary Kay has never done anything like this before. So think about this. That is 4 $600 orders, 4 Great Start qualified. And some don't even have to be 600. They might have ordered 225 last month and do 350. So like at the maximum, that will be 2,400 wholesale, and it's going to count 20,000 retail. And if we do it again next month, they're going to do it another 20,000 and give an extra 10. So it could be worth $50,000. And so y'all, it's a big deal for your unit to go up an entire unit circle, $50,000. So if you're new, if you're trying to get someone in, let's go ahead and talk to them about their first inventory order. They can get it done this month, and let's get that done. And congratulations if you've already done that. Directors, put it in the chat. We're excited for you. for you and your unit, and all the consultants that have already contributed to that. Hats off to you and thank you so much for just being a team player, right? Okay, so that's the announcements. I want to play y'all a video. It's a short video. My friend Susan McCoy, and you probably have maybe heard this before, but Tandy Fisher, another top director, interviewed Susan McCoy, and she's talking about the 5 in 5. It is 5-minute appointments showing 5 of your favorite products, and how Susan came up with this, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of the resources that she gives for it as well. Okay, so if you're on Zoom, I have a special gift for you, because on Zoom, I'm going to hopefully, I'm going to give you the boards link. So if you have the app Boards, you can click on this link and you can have all this video, and all the resources are right there from Susan. Thank you very much, Susan. Okay. If you're on YouTube, I will put the Boards link in the description tomorrow. Okay. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to start this great video. And so if Gina, Maureen, if you guys can give me kind of a thumbs up once you see this going. About to find the video. Here we go. All right.
Hey, hello. This is so impromptu.
Now don't be messing with me, people. I may have to pull it up and start it over, because I've had it there for a few minutes. Hang on just a second.
All right. Hello. This is so impromptu, but I'm excited to have Susan on here with us today. So you guys, you heard me talk about this yesterday at our meeting, and I was telling you about this friend of mine from the top director trip that had talked about Fab 5 and 5, and it made me research, and that's why I sent all that information to you guys yesterday. So Susan and I were talking this morning. I was like, hey, could you jump on and do a quick video with me to explain to them what you've been doing? And she so graciously said yes. So Susan, thank you so much for doing that.
Absolutely.
I just want to turn over, like, tell them, like, what made you think of this again, bring it back to the forefront of your mind, and what have been your results so far?
Okay, well, thank you, Tandy, for inviting me, and thank you for sharing what you guys have done in the past with this, because, you know, like we talked about, this is not a new idea, but I feel like I do have a couple of little tweaks to it that have kind of stirred it up a little bit. And so last week I was telling Tandy I was on vacation, and you know how, I don't know, when you're laying on the beach, you kind of like to listen to something. And I was like, I got this recording from a friend of mine, and she sent it to me like twice. And I'm like, I need to listen to this. And one of the things that the national had said was, when you're not where you want to be, like, just get still and be quiet and let God speak to you. And I was like, okay, God, speak to me, you know. And it wasn't right there that I heard anything. But then as time went on, I got back Wednesday night, and month ended on Thursday, I think. And then Friday, we were on the Mary Kay National Area Zoom. And the speaker said, you know, I think God speaks to us through people. And she said, she's talking about booking. And she said, everyone says yes on Fridays. Well, I mean, we woke up to double credit. Had I asked anybody about booking? No, not yet. I mean, you know, you have stuff you're doing. You're all excited, you know, and it was like, I heard her say that everyone says yes on Fridays. I'm like, I'm not doing anything after this Zoom until I have reached out and booked some people. So I thought, I don't know, I just kind of got still again. And I thought, okay, how can I get a lot of bookings really fast? And I thought, I'm going to do that Fab and 5 thing. So I reached out to the top director group and I said, does anybody have, because I remembered it, I did a little bit with it early on in like 2021, but I forgot like the deals. I knew there were deals like 10, 15, 20, half price. I couldn't remember how any of that worked. And so I reached out in the top director trip Boxer group, and Tandy was like, I got you. And she emails me this amazing document, and so sweet. She put it in Word so I could kind of tweak things and up to date it a little bit. And I came up with a script, and I'm going to kind of tell you the things that I felt like were super important with not only what I said, but how many people I reached out to. Because what I want you to know is, since I reached out on Friday and I did like a reach out of 100 people, because I know that 1 in 10 books, and I knew I needed 10 bookings fast. And I knew that it might take 6 days for that, I don't know if you follow the 21-day booking revolution, but I knew it might take a few cycles of reaching out for that to happen. So I thought, I'm gonna reach out to 100, I'm gonna track my numbers. You guys, within like that day, I wrote notes here, I got 9 yeses and 2 nos. And I was like, I already got my 10, but I'm like, I'm not stopping, And so between then, that was Friday. I didn't reach out to anyone on Saturday, but I had a few more people drip in and say yes and no. And then Sunday, I sent out the second text. This is all through texting. I sent out the second text to anyone I had not heard back from. And from that was Sunday till this morning, I have 23 yeses and 6 nos. In my entire life, I've been in Mary Kay for 30 years. I have never reached out to 100 people and had 1 in 3 respond. Ever, like ever. And I think part of it was the script, part of it was sheer numbers, and part of it was the excitement of this challenge that I made up for myself. So I'm going to challenge all of you guys to do this. So let me read you kind of my script. And this was all through text. I do use Project Broadcast, so it was a matter of kind of just going through some customer groups I had, and most of them were current customers. Some of them had been in virtual parties and bought like a mascara. I had to like literally look up how I knew some of them. I'm like, who's Mary Orchard? I don't know. I mean, I knew who that one was, but I had to look up some of them to be like, how did I meet her? Which party was she in? So don't prejudge, and don't think you need a new list of 100. I mean, these could be people that are already current customers that aren't on skincare, or maybe aren't on microderm, or maybe people on your PCP list that need to know about the spring products. But here's what the text said. Hi, Rachel. It's Susan. I'm in a contest. Oops, that's not even it. Hold on. That's the second one. Okay, here, yeah, this is my script. That was the one that was already in there. I wrote, okay, remember, I was saying everyone says yes on Fridays. So today, everyone says yes on Tuesdays. Okay. So I put happy Friday. May I borrow you for 5 minutes, parentheses, either in person or virtually, sometime in the next week. I've got several new Mary Kay products I need to get 60 opinions of in honor of our Mary Kay 60th anniversary challenge. I promise to make it worth your time. What you think? So key things, basically 5 minutes, 5 products. Some of them are new. I need a lot. 60 is a lot. If I'm asking, I'm going to be like, I can help you. What do you need? You know what I mean? Women want to help women. So I think that part of it was good too. Promise to make it worth your time. That's just the 5 and 5 discounts that Tandy had shared. So just a few little tweaks, but I think that made a big difference. And then I'm going to send you this, Tandy, so you'll have all these scripts so they don't have to write them down. The second text I sent out Sunday, and it said, happy Sunday, Rachel. I know you're super busy, but wanted to make sure to include you. May I borrow you for 5 minutes, either in person or virtually sometime in the next week. I really want to finish the Mary Kay 60th anniversary challenge. The text above, I promise to make it worth your time. Can you help a girl out? And then today, so I skipped yesterday, and today I sent it to the other people I had not heard back from. And it just said, hey there, don't want to bother you. Totally don't want to bother you, but just wanted to see if you got my messages and want to be one of my 60 for the challenge. If not, no worries, just let me know. Have a wonderful week, and thanks for getting back to me either way. So, I mean, I literally have not looked through my project broadcast to see if I've heard back from anybody from that one. I have. Okay, this says, I don't know if you can see it, unread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people. And it's, I mean, some of them are like, I'm free all next week if any of those days work for you. I'm leaving to go out of town today till Sunday. Oops, I accidentally sent it to, oh no, that was a different message. Janice said, sorry, Susan, I'm swamped at work, so I can't help you out at this time. Hope you're doing well. Christy said, when are you thinking, Susan? Barb said, oh my gosh, so sorry, I forgot to respond. Sure, virtually be fine one night this week. I mean, you guys, this is like real time. This is just this morning. I'm so sorry, busy week, just flew home from a conference and swamped getting caught up. I mean, so what was that? That was another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So I'm now up to 34. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stinking excited about that. Now, I got to tell you the other part that I'm super excited for, because that's the results from it all. Oh, you guys, I told you this was she told you this was impromptu. Because you're going to want to hold on to your seats. So my first one was someone I booked for this week, but she messaged me and she said, hey, can I come over Sunday? And I said, sure. So Katie came over Sunday. It was $105 in sales. She booked a party. She's a former consultant. I think she'll sign up. She's a principal. She doesn't have any time, but she loves leadership. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a gift. I think that was the one booking. I had, let's see, 9 total, including her. Since Sunday, you guys, 9. Half were in person, half were virtual. I've had I totaled it up, okay, $785 in sales, 1 booking, and 2 recruits. And you know what, the two recruits were former consultants. And I started to think, I'm not going to reach out to people about signing up for $10. I'm going to reach out to people that were former consultants about doing a 5 and 5, because both of these people, Shanna said, I want it all. I said, well, you can either get 20% off and get 5 referrals and get 25% off, or you can get 50% off of everything and more by signing up for $10. So you guys, and she was one that just scheduled this morning at 9:30 and we did it at 10 o'clock. So, I mean, how crazy is that? I'm totally excited because I feel like 40 of these in the next week, you could be at 4,000 retail, 2,000 wholesale. You could have your 5, 6, your 6 to max out, double credit recruiting. I don't know. That's it. I'm excited.
That is huge. That's so exciting. I've never had that kind of result, like that kind of response, but your script is brilliant. Like it's better than the original one, whoever wrote the original one, which might have been perfect in that time. But this for the 60th anniversary, I mean, you can tell there's purpose behind it. There's reason. Love that. Is there did you follow the rest though? Like as far as the percentages off? Of
I did. Can I screen share?
Yeah, I think so. Try it. Does it let you?
Let me try it again. Hang on.
Oh, wait, there. Now try it.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I pulled this up and you guys, literally my assistant was busy this weekend. So I was just like, hey, I could do something on Pick Collage for myself. So here's what I just made on Pick Collage super fast. Buy 1, they get 10% off. Buy 2, they get 15% off. Buy 3 or more, they get 20% off. Additional 5%, share 5 referrals. I haven't been the best at referrals. That's one thing I got to zone in on. And then I also just say, or 2 ways to get 50% off all. And the 50% off 2 ways. One is by booking a party. I am 99% virtual. And so those parties are going to be through a Facebook group party. However, I'm not opposed to, if they want to come over here and gather in my family room and do, 5 and 5 with the group, I'm good with that too. Or they can sign up for $10 and I can teach them how to do this, or they can just get the discount or whatever they want to do. So the deals I think are just the same as what you had, Tandy.
Yeah.
One of the things I've gotten as a question is, what products am I sharing?
Yes.
And generally, I would say it's the same, and I'll share those with you. But if they're already on, like repair, then I'm not going to share repair. I'm going to share the peel. I'm going to share. I go into like their ordering history to look to see what do they normally buy, what would they normally like. So because in my script, I am saying I want their opinions, I got to figure out some things they're not on. So I usually do the SPF 30 for $28. I had, with a couple of them, I had bundled it with the hand creams and done a $58 set. So I think you could do that it depends on what other stuff you want to share, but I did that. I did the new Boundless Blue perfume. I did the repair microderm. Oh, and the pedicure set. So the pedicure set, here's my pedicure set, girls. I just have a picture of it because I don't even have it in yet. So I guess what I would love to tell you is, even if you don't have these products in yet, get a picture and screen share in Zoom, and that's all you need. For the people in person, I've been like, here's the pedicure set. And guess what? I've sold 3 of them already.
That's awesome.
I think that's it in a nutshell, Tandy.
Oh, perfect. Can you take off the screen share? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, good. That is amazing. Well, thank you so much. I know the women that are listening in, I know some of them are already on it, looking and using the Pick Collage and getting it out there, but just to hear real results and how fast, like you guys were talking 4 days, like this was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. today's barely the fourth day, like we're just day. Those are some crazy results. So thank you so much. And
You're
I
welcome.
can't wait to hear like the end of your month results. This is crazy.
I can't either, because I also feel like this today with that one girl, Shanna, like just this morning, she responded, my very first question is, do you have daytime flexibility? And this is one of the things I put on my unit hotline today. Even if you don't, like, let's say you work a regular job, well, you probably have a lunch break that you could take 5 minutes, right? You probably have a break later that you could do 5 minutes. You know, I mean, to me, I'm like, wow. And she said, yeah, I've got daytime flexibility. I said, how about today at 10? And she was like, sure. I mean, literally that was within 30 minutes of booking her. So it's the 5th and I've done 9, but I think you could do 9 by tomorrow. I mean, like, it's however you verbiage it. 5 minutes, everybody has 5 minutes. And I know more, like even Tandy and I this morning, she was like, would you be willing? I'm like, sure, let's do it today. Because I know right now I've got a window, you know? And I said, if you don't care, this is what you're getting. And here we are. So thank you for inviting me. And thank you for being the messenger to give me all of this, because that has been gold, absolute gold.
Good. You're welcome. And thank you for, thanks for coming on and sharing all the details. So
You betcha.
thanks so much.
Okay, you guys. So I happen to know the end of the story. Susan ended up selling over $9,000 last month in March. I obviously, for those of you watching, the $10 kid and the double credit, that was all in March. That's when she did it. And she sold over $9,000 in March just from these 5 and 5s. And so they're incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this board app and I'm going to show you what all is in it. And you can screenshot some things if you don't have boards and you're like, boards confuse me. And so, oh, she says, so are these virtuals with a single chick here in 5 and 5? That's right. They're just single people, but you can do more if you wanted to together, but she's doing just individual appointments, just real quick ones. And so I'm going to share my screen and show you some of the things that are in this so that you can kind of see. Okay, this is what the boards apps look like. If you're not used to boards, you just need to get on it. It's easy to do. Okay, so the first thing is this is the text message. So you can screenshot this on your phone or on your computer. This was the first text message she sends out, and I love that everybody says yes on Friday. Everybody says yes on Friday. It's just something in your mind, you're going to say it. But like today is Monday. So we're going to say everybody says yes on Monday or everybody says yes on Tuesday. So happy Friday. You know, Sayla, may I borrow you for 5 minutes, either in person or virtually, sometime next week. I've got several new Mary Kay products. I need to get 60 opinions in honor of this Mary Kay 60th anniversary challenge. I promise to make it worth your while. What do you think? So I'm also going to screenshot this and I'm going to put it in the chat on Zoom. So those of you that are watching on Zoom, I'm going to put that in the chat right now so that you'll have that too. And you can just copy it right there and put it in your notes or something. Can I do it? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get out of this real quick. Here we go. All right, there's the first one right there. All right, and then the second one. And she said this is 2 days later. So she started this on Friday. So this was on Sunday that she did the next one. And I'm gonna put it in the chat here. And then I'm gonna put them all in the chat, then I'll bring them back up to show y'all. Okay. And then this was her third one. And I just like the way her scripts are because they're short, they're sweet, and I don't know, it would make me kind of want to respond to her as well. So let me share my screen and share those with you. Okay, this is the second script. Happy Sunday. Whoops. Happy Sunday. I know you're super busy, but I wanted to make sure to include you. May I borrow you for 5 minutes, either in person or virtual, sometime next week. I really want to finish my Mary Kay 60th anniversary challenge. See above text. I promise to make it worth your while. What you think? And then there's the last one. Hey there, totally don't want to bother you, but just wanted to see if you got my message. Want to be one of my 60 for the challenge. Scroll up. If not, no worries. Just get at me either way. If I don't hear from you, I'll just try in a couple of months. I know life can be crazy busy. So I thought that was good. Okay, the other stuff that she's got on here, she's got a whole 5 and 5 like instruction, which basically has the 3 chats right here. And it also gives some of the specials. And so what she does, I'm just going to kind of go over it right here, is you share your 5 favorite products. Now she did the pedicure set and the new hand creams and so whatever's new and exciting for you. Okay. Right now, if I was doing one, what would I do? I would do the flash sale ones, these three, and then I would do the repair set and something else that I love, So, but you definitely want to do a skincare, like a big skincare item in there. Don't just share 5 lipstick colors. Well, you can, but you're just not going to sell as much. Okay. It says share your 5 favorites, practice before you go live in your appointment so you know what you can share in 5 minutes. Set a timer. Okay. Be respectful of for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is longer than you think, y'all. And then it says closing questions will be after the 5-minute timer goes off. And you can say, would it be okay if I share another minute or so to share my deals? Out of everything I shared, what were your favorites? Are there any that you'd like to know more about? And then you can present your offers on these. And you saw this share that she just put of what her specials were. If you buy 1, you get 5% off, 2, 10, 3, 15. Plus, if you take a minute, text me back with 5 of your friends. This is if it was virtual. If she's in person, she can just give it to you right there. You get an extra 5% off or half off a lip gloss. Then there's even a 50% option. And she said, don't share that yet. And that's if they sign up. Okay. After all the specials, 1 for 5, 2 for 10, 3 for 15. And don't forget about the extra. It says, or 50% which, if not all of the 5 I share, which will be best for you. And then these are the options of the 50%. It says, when you decide to host a 5-on-5 party with at least 5 friends or more, you'll pay 50% off plus tax and shipping. And then when you hold it with 5 friends, 18 or older, don't have a consultant, you'll not pay anything in additional. If we don't hold it, you'll pay the other half. That makes you make sure they hold the party, right? And it says, then if I can teach you how to do this for $10, which now will be $35, you can start your own side hustle. Okay. And then it has just some tracking lists and some things like that. Let me show you this right here. So these are some of the little graphics that are in this boards, 5 and 5. Okay. Just so that you can see them. There's the specials that are in there. This is her setup that she does. She just puts, if it's virtual, she just has this behind her. And as she said, at the time, she didn't even have the pedicure set in. So she just had a picture of it. So those of you that are new, that don't have a lot of product, you can take a picture of it. Okay. So those are the sets she did: the repair set, the perfume, eye patches, hand creams, the new sunscreen, pedicure set. And there's the back of it. And then she also put it on a little pic collage and did the prices to make it really, really easy. There's a contact list, 150 people. She says it's like a wedding list, okay, so that you can do. All right, and then a 5 and 5 checklist, the names that you actually book, their sales, their bookings, referrals. Do they watch a video? Do they come to a guest event? Are they on your customer Facebook group? And she was doing a drawing for $500 in cash. One-on-one interview, dream big, bold ask, sign date and notes. And then there's a couple variations in there as well. And then some just different things about, like, if mascara wanted to be one of yours, there's the 5 mascaras, the 6 mascaras. There's all about the lip glosses. This is if you want, it says to activate your 50% shopping spree by finishing your invite list. This is 30 people on the invite list, that she's going to invite for her party. And then that talks about the Skin Analyzer app. Okay, here we go. So this is February 2024, before 5 and 5. This was Susan's results. She sold $2,385. In March, $8,000. So I said 9, but $8,605 is what she sold after the 5 and 5. So she increased her sales by $6,000, y'all. And then she has it where there's a little thing about her teaching it in there as well. And then a plan sheet. So lots of stuff in here, some more training. So I think you'll like the boards that are in there. And I think she just keeps adding to it. So, okay. So that's the 5 and 5, you guys. And I think it's something everybody can do. Don't y'all just pick 5 things, get good at 5 things, and how do you just read the back of them? Go to Mary Kay In Touch, print something out about it, practice it a couple times. Okay. Okay. It's time to quit, but I want to show y'all one other thing. A lot of y'all know this, but in case you don't, you're going to love it. Okay. So how many of y'all, you can put in the chat, have you ever heard of Chat GPT? Okay, so some of the consultants have not. All right, so I'm going to show y'all this. Now I know after I show you, you're going to be like, I don't even need Cleta anymore. She's dead to me. So all you're going to have to do is go on here now. Okay. So this is Chat GPT. You just go to chatgpt.com. Okay. And you just log in. It's free. You can do any AI, but I like Chat GPT. So I put on here, so you'll put on here and you can just type whatever you want. So I put on here, I put booking script to book appointments and Mary Kay to show 5 products in 5 minutes or so. Okay. And then Chat GPT types all this out. And just put, it's like just what you can say for booking. Okay. And then I said, type it again with some emojis. Okay. So then there's some more. Now I like Susan's, but this is just an idea of what Chat GPT. I'm going to do one in live for you as well. So then I put, I need a text to invite someone to an ice cream social tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, where we'll try eye colors and supplements for the eyes, all Mary Kay products that need ice cream. So then they typed it out. Hey there, tomorrow night at 6 p.m., we're having an ice cream social featuring all Mary Kay eye colors and supplements. After trying the products, we'll enjoy some delicious ice cream together. Would you like to join us? Let me know. Okay. And then I said, what about if I need to overcome some bookings objections? Look at all this. Here are a few common objections that might encounter when booking Mary Kay appointments and how to overcome them. There's your top 6 booking objections right there. Okay, I know. And then I said, what if you want to know how to organize your inventory efficiently? I said, what is the best way to organize my inventory? Chat GPT comes out and gives me this whole list: inventory assessment, storage space, labeling, categorization, inventory tracking, first in, first out. I mean, so you guys, anything that you want to ask, and the more you talk to it, the more it kind of knows more about you. So if I said, how about this? Okay. Tell me about the Mary Kay time-wise repair skin care set. Now watch this. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all watching this? So look at this. It's everything you need to know about the time-wise set right here. And you can just print it out or you can save it. Right here is a little notebook. You can copy it. And then I could bring up notes and I can just, well, you can't see my thing, but I'm bringing up notes. I'm putting in a new note and then I can just hit paste and then it's in my notes right there. Okay. It's like anything you want to ask it, you can ask it. It doesn't have to be just Mary Kay, but I'm just saying like for Mary Kay stuff. I put something on here. I need a social media post to motivate my team for Mary Kay today. Happy Friday, Mary Kay Dream Team. It's time to sparkle and shine. And look, all this cute stuff with emojis. So you guys, anything you want to ask, it just come up and tell you the answer. And you can do it on your phone as well. So if you're like in a bind and you're like, I don't even know about that facial peel. I don't even know what it does. Just ask Chat GPT and it just gets resources from all the different things. You do have to kind of check it. Settle down there, camera. You do have to check it, but it's so fast. It's instant answers. You guys, it'll give you the booking script. It'll give you invitation scripts. It will help you if you have overcome an objection. It's like Siri, but it's better because it types it all out for you, and it's not a bunch of jibber jabber. You don't have to go to Wikipedia. So try it out, see what you think. There is an app that you can just download on your phone. That's what I did. So I have it on here, but I also have it. I'll just show you what it looks like right here. Okay, so it just looks like this right here. See this chat? Hang on. See that little circle? That's what it looks like right here. Whoops. Right here at the top. Okay. And so when you click on it, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's ready to go. So I want someone just to ask me a random question. I'll just type it in the chat or raise your hand. I'll just type it in. And then I'm going to do it and then we'll stop. Who has a random question? Anything? Nobody has a question? Seriously?
How
Come
many
on.
people are on the earth?
Okay. So look right here. How many people are on the earth? Okay. Let's see what it says. As of my last update, the world population was estimated to be around 7.9 billion people. However, please note this number is constantly changing due to births, deaths, and other factors. There you go. So how about this? How many people sell Mary Kay? As of my last update, Mary Kay has around 3.5 million independent beauty consultants worldwide. There you go. So,
Wow.
yeah. Isn't that
Wow.
cool? So anyway, I just want to show y'all it's a little fun thing to do. And so if you have trouble thinking of posts that sound decent, or maybe you say the same thing, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, like, you go on here and say, give me something else to say besides that's awesome when I see something. In fact, let's just do that. What else could I say instead of that's awesome when I see a great post on Facebook? Oh my word. You aren't gonna believe it. Okay, look right here. Look at all these different things you could say instead of that's awesome. There's like 25 things you could say. That's amazing, incredible, so cool, well done, fantastic, bravo, impressive stuff. You nailed it, outstanding, super terrific. So you guys, there's no reason for us to ever be boring. We have our friend Chat GPT. And some people even name their Chat GPT. You could name it, Chat GPT. I don't know, name her Glenda or something, But anyway, I wanted to show y'all that. And so I think we all need to challenge ourselves to do 5 and 5s. And I will put the board link in the YouTube thing so that you will have it if you didn't click on it in the chat group. That sound good? All right, you guys have a great
Thank
month.
you.
We're going to go ahead and